Guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to understand how to use commands of today, date, and now in Excel. You may have understood that these are words used in English, but actually these are formulas which we can have in Excel. Although these are very simple formulas, if you want to use date, formula of today would be used. Similarly, date and now would also be used for date, particularly for the same day. But some extra uses are also possible for these formulas. As our first step, we will see format of these three formulas. The first is today. This is a very simple formula to know what date, month, and year is to be written for today. I have entered the formula and you can see that date has been established over here, but keep it in mind, Excel will write month, day, and year. So this is format for the date. Now why it is important? Because sometimes when you will use date with a different formula, issues would be created. So you do need to write date exactly according to format of Excel. Sometimes you may be confused, sometimes you may forget how to write the date, because in Pakistan we used to write day. Normally we write today's date, then month, and then year. Please keep in your mind, when you will write date in this way, Excel formulas would not work. So you will have to follow the format. And let's say you forgot the format of Excel. In that case, you will simply write the formula which we have used over here, and that is equal to today, both brackets. And then what use of date? This is little extra formula. As you can see that first you will put your year, then you will put month, and then you will put date manually. So this formula would be used to write down the date. So here 2026, like you can see that instead of comma we have written hyphen, so it was not being accepted by Excel. This is why I was telling you writing the date to use in Excel is very important to follow the format. So here you can see again date has been appeared. So you might be saying, when we have one formula today to write the date, then why we will use another extra formula? I will tell you later on. But for now we will understand how to use today, date, and now. So third formula is now. This would be used to write date, time at the same time. Date would also be appeared, and what time in hours, minutes, and seconds would also be appeared. So here we are going to write now, and you will see here with date as first part of this cell, you can see the date has been appearing, and then time with hours, minutes, and seconds are also appearing. All right, so It's very simple to just scroll down your phone and you can see that time date has been appeared over here. So why we would use these formulas? It looks like they are extra, they are unnecessary, they are not important formulas over here, but I will give you one example with which you can understand the importance of these formulas. Let's say here you have written payment date. Let's say you have posted it April and then 15th April 2026 is your date of payment. All right, and you have your current date. You will put over here today. This is your current date and this is your payment date. Here we are going to use the formula of today. Let's say we need to make a simple comparison of these two dates. Here I would exactly let you know this is April. I will write in English so that you should be understanding it. April 2026 is the date, while over here it is March 2026. So guys, we are going to see what is happening with this date. Okay, is equal to, and now you are going to make the use of these dates. If we have opened a formula and now we have selected payment date and less than today. Okay, so what we will do, we will call it overdue. Just giving you an example, you will write accordingly and you will use in different way, and then you will put in time. So please note this formula. I am using if just to get benefit of today. Sometimes you are paying your amount within that date, sometime amount would be paid after due date. So instead of calculating them by self, we will be using it with conditional loop. I have taken it, so you can see that it has shown the result. So instead of matching these date by self and then counting number of days on hand, so you will be using these formulas for overdue payment or in time payment. So guys, in this way we have seen use of today and use of if at the same time. So our target for today's lecture was to understand today, date and now. It is requested to please use all of these three different commands and formulas according to practical requirement, like we have seen over here. So it was just an example, the payment date and the due date. This was payment date and due date, and we have seen in time payment has been made. Due date was April and payment date was March, and we have paid this within time. So it was a practical use of today, and you are required to create different uses with the help of these three commands. This is your next assignment, and please create these formulas and send me these screenshots, pics, or direct file can be sent. So it was all about today. If you have any further understanding related to these commands, you are very open to share your messages through text, or you can share directly to me if there is any difficulty. I will humbly be trying my best to answer your question quickly. So thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.